Get this, there's a company out there with a truly world-changing promise to extend your life. But here's the twist. Their number one unbreakable rule is that no one, and I mean no one, can ever talk about curing anything. It's a fascinating contradiction, right? So today, we're going to open up their secret playbook and see exactly how they pull it off.
Right from the jump, the company's mission is crystal clear. This comes straight from its founder, who, by the way, they call the master. We're not just talking about wellness here. We're talking about life extension. That's a huge, almost spiritual kind of promise.
And this is the central puzzle. If your entire reason for being is to help people live longer, why would you make it a fireable offense to even whisper the word cure? This is the core contradiction we're going to unravel.
Okay, so to solve this thing, we've got to start with their grand vision. This is the official promise, and it's built on 3 key pillars.
So here they are. Life extension, preventing toxins from building up, and improving the body's internal environment. See what they're doing? They're promising to create the perfect internal conditions for you to be healthy, without ever claiming they are the ones making you healthy. It's a subtle but crucial difference.
So that's the big, shiny promise. But running right alongside it is this super strict, non-negotiable rule that controls everything they say and do. This is where we get to the heart of the matter.
This slide just lays it all out, doesn't it? It's the tightrope they walk every single day. On the left, you've got this inspiring, hopeful promise. And on the right, you've got the cold, hard, legally mandated reality. They'll help you improve your body's environment, but they will absolutely not, under any circumstances, claim to treat you.
And this isn't just some legalese buried in the fine print. The source material actually calls this the core disclaimer principle. Think of it like a giant shield. It's designed to protect everyone, the customer, the company, the salespeople, from the massive legal and PR nightmare that comes with making medical claims you can't back up.
So how do they actually manage this on a day-to-day basis? Well, they have a very rigid internal playbook. Every single person, from employees to external sales agents, has to follow these very specific rules of communication.
And we're not just talking about a slap on the wrist. Words like treatment, cure, or medical effect are completely off limits. And look at the consequence for breaking that rule. Immediate termination. No warnings, no second chances. That just shows you how absolutely critical this rule is to their entire business model.
To make sure everyone stays on message, they use mandatory scripts. This is the first one for any initial introduction. Notice the pattern? First, they tell you what it does. It helps slow toxin accumulation. Then, boom, they immediately follow up with the 3 things it absolutely does not do. It's a formula. Okay, so what happens when a customer asks about a specific illness? They have a script for that too. And it is a masterclass in deflection. It never answers the question directly. Instead, it pivots right back to their safe core language. We're all about improving the environment and reducing risks.
Now, this might be the toughest scenario of all, when a user's health actually gets worse. You'd think they might bend the rules here, right? Nope, the script is unwavering. The agent has to repeat the mantra, "Our job is life extension and environmental optimization." Full stop. It is never, ever therapy.
So this is the million-dollar question, isn't it? If you can't talk about treatment, how in the world do you explain your value to someone who is actually sick? Well, the answer is the absolute core of their strategy. A really clever 4-step reframe that explains how they help without ever crossing that legal line.
Okay, check this out. Here's their logic, step by step. 1. They slow down the body's decline by getting rid of toxins. 2. Because the body's environment is cleaner, any medicine you're prescribed can work better, with less interference. 3. With that support, the body's own self-healing abilities get a boost. And 4. All of this together gives you a better chance of a medical turnaround.
To put it really simply, this is their whole pitch. They're not the doctors. They're not the medicine. They're more like the road crew for a rock band. They clean the stage, they tune the instruments, they check the mics, all so that the main act, the actual medical treatment, can perform at its absolute best.
And here we have it, from the master himself. He takes that whole 4-step logic and boils it down into one persuasive, powerful, and, most importantly, legally airtight pitch. It's an incredible piece of communication that promises support and potential, all without ever promising a cure.
So to wrap all of this up, the playbook ends with one last word from the founder. And it serves 2 purposes. It's a public commitment, and it's also a very, very stern internal warning. Publicly, they don't frame this rule as a legal shield to protect themselves. Oh no, they frame it as an ethical promise to their customers. It's positioned as an act of total transparency and honesty.
But inside the company, the message is completely different. It's almost chilling. Breaking this rule isn't just a mistake, it's a betrayal of the founder's entire vision. And as you can see, the consequences are severe. This really shows you that this isn't just a messaging strategy, it's part of their core identity.
So, after all that, what do we make of this whole thing? Is the Little Paradise Playbook a truly responsible way to offer hope while staying safely within the law? Or is it just a genius-level marketing machine designed to sell a feeling by carefully, meticulously avoiding any actual claims? That, I think, is the big question this playbook leaves us with.